Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's no surrender.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Nino de Oro. It's Jorge Linares, 60.8 kilos. He stands 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 175. El Nino de Oro. It's Jorge Linares. Ricky Hitman Hack.
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Oh, he took that jab well. And a nice left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Counter punching. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter shot. the advantage so far, but
and now you've led him back.
he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to double a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, every punch.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, there's no doubt of Here's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Caution being thrown to the wind. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Incredible work rate. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. You know that bell. Here's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Cook just can't find the target. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood touch. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. From this moment forward, on to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punching. That jab doesn't find a home. Perfect counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. Straight right just misses. Jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, the beginning fast like that. When you think, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Stay focused. Don't on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing. In your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing right there. Run the next one. Yeah? Yeah. Aim line. Hold up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
All right? Go back.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Let's do it.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight has a real good flow to it. hook won't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
That jab misses. These two fighters are made for one another. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. There is.
You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round. You need to go back out there and you will win this round.
Wait, think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Be smart, get your shots up. Don't get them anything. Go back out.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 7. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of effort being exerted here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counter punch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Bombs away. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a cusp. As soon as you...
Down goes the hitman. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him... 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a... Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. fights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightweight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax, because you know what you can do in the gym.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The Venezuelan is rocked. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Where the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Will this fight... Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How did you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good miss with that jab. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. How about that time counter shot? Counter punching. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Catch and shoot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. His stamina is off the charts. He parries away that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. As bad as Gossett.
Entire fight.
Here comes the 10th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think of it. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missing with that jab. The straight right just misses. just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Just missed with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.